Cason, what was the most fun thing you did today at day one of training camp? Any lefty dunks?
Did I dunk today? No, I don't think I dunked today. I made a few shots, got a few steals. So my team won. That was the most fun thing about today.
What's this like get back with the guys on the floor in a more official capacity after an extremely short offseason?
It was fun. We was all competing. It's been a while since we've done that together. Yeah, just getting the best out of each other today.
Cason, how are you feeling personally just coming into this new season now, having a couple years under your belt? What's it feeling like for you personally this season?
It feels great. I feel like I've learned a lot within those 2 years, and I keep getting better after each season. So I'm excited to see what I can do this year.
Did you prioritize anything in particular in the off season coming into this year?
Just getting stronger. That's going to help me on both ends of the floor. So that was one of the main focuses.
A lot of things that you've learned. Have you started to pass that down to some of the newer guys on the team? And if so, just what is your message to them as they try to, find their roles on here?
No, I haven't sat down and talked to them like that. I mean, we all come out here and have fun and compete. If they ask any questions, we'll give them advice. So, not a formal sit down, but yeah, we talk.
I was asking a couple guys yesterday, what is, I guess, harder to y'all, winning your first championship or defending?
That was our first time winning one. We haven't defended one yet, so I'll have an answer for you next year.
What feels harder?
What feels harder? I don't know. We haven't played anybody yet.
First day of practice, a lot of you guys have been there and done that together. Did it really show that there wasn't a lot of mistakes?
Definitely. I mean, you could tell the way people were talking to each other. They know how they respond to certain situations. So, we were just hyping people up and just playing together like we did last year.
Who was on your team?
Me, Jay Will, AJ, Topich, and Brooks.
I was going to ask, what's it like playing against him with Topic?
It's fun playing with him. He's a great point guard. He sees the floor very well, makes very minimal mistakes, so he's a fun guy to play with.
Who stood out today?
Stood out today? Jay Will. I feel like he was very vocal today. Not that that's uncommon, but you could tell he was ready to get back out there.
You're not going to get 4 straight days of practice again ever this year. So what do you get out of this time, or what are you trying to make sure that you get out of this time?
I'm trying to push myself, just empty the tank, because like you said, we don't get these opportunities many times. So just trying to get the best out of myself and my teammates.
You mentioned Jay Will. He was talking yesterday about how whether he's on the floor or on the bench, he's just happy to be part of this team. Just when you hear something like that from a guy who could probably be going somewhere else and playing more, just how much does that kind of speak to the culture y'all have built?
That speaks more to him as a person. I mean, that's just who he is. He's a vocal leader, and he hasn't changed. He's going to be that no matter where he's at.